Welcome, everyone. We are live here in Las Vegas. Guess I should cover that up. Somebody's address there. What's going on? Good times. This is a box of sports cards, I believe, that we purchased on the internet. They sent it to me. There should be 4 total items in here. We're going to open this first. This really long knife. I'm gonna open it first just to see what we got. This should be the 1990 Score baseball, both the first set and the second set is what it should be. The update set and the regular set. What's going on, Diana McMahon? Angie, good to see you. Thank you all for joining us again. Just 7 subscribers away. Gail Mott, good to see you. Just 7 subscribers away from 500. Let's see where this is from. You read the newspaper. This is the Seattle Times. Seattle Times. Very cool. Looking for the Seattle Times. Freaking awesome. How you doing? Look at that first person here. Gets a wrench. Look at that. All right, here's what we got. We've got these 2 update sets and 2 regular boxes to open of the 1990 Score baseball. It's a huge shipping box they put it in. Real Bronze 03 is here. Shri is here. Loonfest coming up. Don't forget Loonfest. Make your plans now. They packed this baby in here. Super fragilistic. Extra fragilistic docious. I don't know if that means anything. I just was saying that because I'm tired. It's been a long-ass week, but let's get some light on the subject here. It'd be easier to see if we had all our lights on. Moonfest is 3 weeks away from today. That's true. Man, this guy packed them in here. I didn't pay for this kind of shipping. I'm not sure what I paid for. It's a whole project to get it out of here. It's supposed to be going through coins, not Bob the Builder. There we go. I can get rid of this big box, which I'll use for other stuff, though. That's a good box. It's a great box. Here's what we got. Take a look. There we go. What a great packing job. Heck of a deal-ish. We like it. This is the one that's got that Bo Jackson baseball football. What's up, Dalton? Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Let me reset our camera real quick. Let me see if I can't find our friend. Where'd he go? Dalton Brown. I'm going to throw you a wrench, too. So you were a couple times a winner last time. That was awesome. Appreciate y'all hanging out on that last stream, that 4+ hours. Crazy stream. Cut through here. Cut through the clear tape. Boy, they really did a job on these. This is great. So these are the update sets. There's a couple of cool cards in there. These are the ones where we can get that the Frank Thomas rookie, but it's the Bo Jackson baseball football card that everybody wants. Those are in here. We ran out of those when we started giving them away. It's a chance to reboot a boot if you're from Canada. There we go. That's a lot of bubble wrap too. That's the most fun you had in a while. That's good. We had a good time doing it. All right, I'm going to put one of these down in our little stack down here next to the thing. We're going to put these 2 like that. We're going to actually cut it open. That's what I meant to say when I said put it away. All right, we'll keep that one up here and put this other one away. So we have 1 of each. I did eat. I had I was going to go to KFC, but I decided to stay at home and eat and rest. So I slept for about an hour, had some mac and cheese, and then I'm going to do some later on here. We're not sure how long we're going to be on this one because we'll probably switch over to Cash or Crash as soon as we get that 500 subscribers. Just want to trigger that tonight because it takes 24 to 48 hours then once you get that to do some other things. Then it opens it up to where they don't limit you just like they did earlier today. That was so discouraging. We had like 343 people watching, and they came in and just shut it down, just knocked everybody out. I don't know why they would do that. Why would they limit viewership? Makes no sense to me. I don't know. I don't know. Jack Carpet, what's going on? Angie's here. Dennis O'Neill, Big D. I know you've definitely had to hit that subscribe button. There's no reason why you can't be a moderator on this channel. Do a quick check here and make sure we're at where we need to be. So getting into this is half the fun. This is more fun than opening rolls of coins right now. Don't want to destroy anything. We're just 6 subscribers away now from 500. At 500, they trigger so many things that helps a YouTube channel grow. And it's like they want you to start and they want you to grow a channel, but then they put in roadblocks, which I've never understood. But when I first started, I got it because I had no idea what I was doing, but we've got multiple channels. Oh, he taped it. What's going on? So it's not a factory sealed. So this was created December 23rd, December 07, 1999. What does that mean? 23 December 07, 1999. So these are from 1999. They made them before the end of the year. That must be the born on date. Let's take a look here. What's up, Vin Julianne? Great to see you. Thanks for being here. Open a couple of these and we'll get going back on the rolls. Advanced Law. It's a great set, by the way. Too bad they overproduced it. Wally Backman, Kevin Bass, Greg Gore. All these guys are so old now. Dave Parker passed away today. That's so sad. Dave Parker, just a couple months away from his induction into the Hall of Fame. Dave Parker. The chase on this is the Frank Thomas rookie, but it's the Bo Jackson baseball football black and white card. It goes for about 20 bucks sometimes. Bo Jackson baseball and football in the same card. The Frank Thomas rookie can't be beat. There's a bunch of other great players, tons of Hall of Famers like Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. It's Mitch Webster, Cubby. Open this baby up here. This is not like it is today where you spend $25 on a box where you get 20 cards and you hope you get one guy that may or may not be playing next year. That's how they do baseball cards today. Today it's a gamble, it's a crapshoot, it's a complete waste of money in my professional opinion. Because kids are gambling on sports cards. This is a gamble too, but not much of a gamble because we know exactly what's in it. We know how much it's worth. If I was to pay $300 for this box, that'd be stupid. I'd be gambling for a Mint State 10 Frank Thomas or something like that, which we're not going to get. But this is a lot of fun. There's Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer, Cubby, Vince Coleman. 6 more subs, that's all we need. That's right. See if we can get 6 subs on a coin channel doing baseball cards. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. MVP stickers, Jay Buhner, Barry Jones, all these different colors. Julio Franco, Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer. So many Hall of Famers. You buy a set of cards today, you have no idea who's in it. If you know what I mean. I'm sure you do. Got 46 people watching. Thanks for being here. Problem with these packs that are open like this is someone could put this box together. They open up several boxes, pull out the Frank Thomas, and put the rest of the packs together. Excuse me. And the way you would tell that is if you start getting repeats like Eddie Murray again. Mitch Webster again. Andy McCaff again. Mo Vaughn. Remember Mo Vaughn? How many Boston Red Sox fans are out there right now? You had some mac and cheese, Dalton? Good. I did mine in the microwave. I made 1 too wet and 1 too dry, so I had to mix them together in a plate, and I chowed down. I want to have some bread with it, but I can't eat bread. It was really good. The pasta I really can't eat either, but I'm still in the mode of got to put the weight on. AJ, good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Welcome. We'll do a few more packs. We're not a sports card channel, but collecting is collecting. What do we got here? We got Chet Lemon, Dwight Evans, Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer, Eddie Zosky, Joey Meyer, Greg Matthews, Kelly Downs, If you're old enough to remember these names, then you're old enough to remember a lot of stuff. There's Jack Morris, Detroit Tigers Hall of Famer. Bernie Williams, rookie card. Should be a little more respected for what he did, in my opinion, but he was a Yankee. He's from the islands, though, somehow. Welcome, everyone. We're going to start doing coins momentarily. We're going to do 2 more packs after this one, so that'll be 3 more packs. 2 more after 1. It's a busy day in Vegas. I can't wait to get back up there. We're going to go live on Cash or Crash in about, what time is it now? 9 o'clock? By 10 o'clock, we'll be on Cash or Crash, whether we make the 500 or not on this channel. This is just an effort to get there. It's a wholesale effort to get there, to pick up 6 more subscribers at least, to trigger those YouTube benefits. We're on the chase. In the last chat, I said I'd buy you dinner. I'll do it tomorrow if you want. Oh, cool. Thank you. That's fine. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, tonight was easy enough just to get the food, and I appreciate that, Diana McMahon. Andre Dawson again. Boyd Boggs again. Harold Baines again. Eric Davis. Billy Dorn. San Javier. Kurt Schilling. There we go. And this last one here, then we'll put these packs away and get back into the coins. I got a bunch of quarters to go through. We have some quarters to cash in tonight. I'm probably going to do the 10-minute parking. Unless, of course, we get down there around 10 o'clock, then the parking's free, if there is any. Excuse me. Jason Lee, I wanted to start in sports cars. What should I begin to look for? You should collect what you like. Don't collect to get rich. Collect what you like. Do you have a favorite team, a favorite sport, favorite player? If you like vintage stuff, there's some really cheap stuff from back in the 80s and 90s you can start with. The 2000 stuff, not too sure about that myself. But collect what you like. If you want to spend $9 a pack at Walmart or at Target, you can do that. Disappointment will reign supreme, in my opinion. Unless, of course, you know, yeah, that kind of stuff. All right, well, that was fun. We opened a couple of rows. We'll save these for another day for a baseball card live stream coming up. I'm excited about the, oh, just about spilled it. Don't fall. There we go, that'll work. Let me grab some quarters, some quarter rolls. Try to find some of them W's. Found one earlier, which was cool. Steve Miller, how you doing? Let's put our keepers off to the side here. A lot of keepers. We had the Stadium Club football earlier with Rod Woodson, Randall Cunningham, Howie Long, and Ronnie Lott. Those can be over here in our keep them for a bit section. Let me grab a few more rolls of quarters. We'll see if we can get through, what's that, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excuse me. 11. Let's do a dozen. Let's do an even dozen. An even dozen. Then we'll have our bag of quarters that we keep, and the heavy duty bag here that we can take down to the casino later tonight. We'll be cashing them in down at the El Cortez. We may actually even play some of those quarter slot machines. You never know. Let me zoom in closer here. Let's get at it. There's a 2020 right there. Do you think that's got a W on it? One time we had a quarter at the end of the roll, and I said, oh, I don't think that's a W. And we went right to it. It turned out to be a W. So I'm going to assume that's a W. On the other side is one of those older ones. So let's take a look. Tomorrow night, join us. We'll be live on Cash or Crash. Nathan, what's the Iowa Loon about? Oh, the channel's mascot is the Loons. And so we have lots of Loon stuff. And that was a gift from Tony to the channel. Loon. It's a whole backstory there that started 4 years ago. Our thanks to Laura R. for kicking it off, and our thanks to Bob Dingo for being the father of sound effects, I guess, at the time. Yeah. Got lots of cool things that get sent to me, and I want to make sure I put them on display. We're building a studio down here in the Arts District of Las Vegas, down in the Midtown area. we'll see that later tonight. That the studio will be for podcasting and other stuff. We're at 497. Wow, fantastic. Let's get ready for that. So here's our first coin. It is a bicentennial. And some of these have double images, they say, on the word liberty. So we have not found one. We're going to keep looking for them. 497 it is. What's going on? I can't read your name there with all the skulls and crossbones, but welcome. Good to have you with us. Thank you for being here. That guy, 84. Lots of different dates we keep. We're going to pick, this was the one that was in the back there, 2020D, so it was not a W mint mark. We found several W's. You don't have to retract your hello. That was fine. Good to have you with us. 1990 to 2016, 2013. There's a real nice Florida one. Real nice condition. We'll keep that baby. Real bad ones. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Help us get over that top. There's a bat. Quite a few bats today. More than yesterday. Yesterday we got no bats. We were batless. Also looking for the loon quarters. We were batless. 21, 73. Here's another Virginia. Another nice one. Looks like someone's broken their set out and put it in the bank. 1982. Is it Philadelphia or Denver? The 82s and the 83s are collectible. That's a P, 82P. So if there's no damage to it, that would probably sell for $1.99 on eBay plus shipping. That's got a little rim issue there, but not too bad. 1982P, very difficult to find, in good condition, or in great condition. You know, coin graded good is not that good. So extra fine, almost uncirculated, etc. 2013, one of the newer ones, so not too bad. Let's do our next roll. We're doing roll hunting here late on a Saturday. We'll be out live in Las Vegas here in a little bit on our other channel, Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. We'll do a live stream there. We'll keep this going for about an hour, see how far we can get. Try to find some silver or some non-chicken pox coins, whatever that is. State Capitol. Just some really ugly modern coins, beat up, not taken care of very well. Let's get to 500. That's right. Bourbon Colony, how you doing? Let me get you with one of these guys. Thank you, Bourbon Colony. First 500 subscribers. There's Denali. Here's another bicentennial. So this last batch of rolls didn't have it. Payday. What's up, AJ? You gotta love Payday. No double liberty on that guy. We'll keep it anyway, because next year, 2015, 2022. These seem like the last part of the date isn't well struck. Could just be a optical illusion. Optically. 503. What? Did we get there? Have we triggered the 500? You guys are the best. Let's keep it going. Thank you all very much. Hopefully they take that and trigger that. Outstanding. 504. Thank you so much. Pushing us over the edge, over the top. Here's a loon quarter to go with our loon sign. Right here, take a look at this. Loon. Voyagers State Park with the loon on it. That's pretty cool right there. There's also a Minnesota coin with a loon on it. Thank you, Nathan Oliver, for being here. Appreciate you. What year is this? 21? Ooh, or 24. That's a Zika one. We had some fun guessing the dates earlier. We had a lot of giveaways on a channel without any memberships or super chats or anything. Somehow we figured out how to do it. That was really cool. A lot of people won some stuff, some new channel people. We appreciate y'all being here. Minnesota State Bird, yes. Nobody, good to have you back. Nobody's here, everybody. Or everybody, nobody. Nobody, everybody. One of the best names ever on the internet. Got two special things for Loon Fest in the mail today. Is any of those inflatable or do we need to get batteries? That's all I need to know. 2014. There she is. 2024. Digi and Puddin are here, yeah. P Mint. There you go. There's the other one. There's the Minnesota loon. Look at that one. Minnesota quarter. It's a 2005 Philadelphia Mint. A little loon out on the lake as they're out there getting some walleye. Very nice. A little walleye catching. Fort McHenry. A lot of the history of the country tied up into these quarters now. Love the Iowa license plate? Yes. 2018, another loon. Boy, they're coming in strong right now. 2023. The Women on Quarters series, I guess, is doing real well. Hopefully they're a limited run. Have some good value. Low mintages, so people want them. Here's a 2019 D. We've found 2 of those with the W on it. We're going to start keeping all of them that we find. Apparently they're lower production. Is that Lowell 2019 D. Quarters are fun because they're easy to get and they're easy to get rid of. Michael Crabtree Playlist on YouTube channel says, hi, what's up, Michael Crabtree Playlist on YouTube channel? Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by and checking us out. Appreciate that very much. How much for the Minnesota quarter? How much do they go for it? Not a lot, 50 cents. You know, in better condition, if someone needs it for their collection, maybe $1. But it's all about the loon and it's all about the future. Exactly. Look at this one here, all beat up. That's too bad. Somebody's destroying quarters in Las Vegas. And this one's supposed to have some sort of die break on the hat with Washington. I've never seen one. Don't even know what that looks like. We keep all the 1982s and 83s. How often do you find something worth keeping? Pretty much every roll or every couple of rolls. Who's a what's up? T. Glenn, what's going on? Welcome. Good to have you here. Like right here, I would have kept this except it's got a scratch on it. I'm keeping these, all these, the design, the ladies on the quarters, until we figure out what the mintages are. We're going to keep all those. 86, that's worth keeping. Lowell, looking for the W mint mark. So we found a few. This one has a D on it. There's either D or a P, and there are only 2 million Ws. Now check this one out. This one has no information on it, does it? Well, look closer. It's all in the design of the clothing. There's all kinds of names and things in there. Very strange how they did that. I mean, very cool. If you flip it over, it's got some schmutz on it, but it says in COD we trust, or in God we trust. That one unfortunately has the black gunk right there, so we're going to go ahead and pull it out like that for you, and we'll just put it over there and we'll look at it another time. This looks like a new one, 2025 quarter. 2025s, haven't found that many of them. There's Ida B. Wells, civil rights activist. There she is right there. We'll put that over there. 23, there's Sally Ride, space lady. I think that's what she's called, a space lady. Boogers are still free. Yes, they are. 2021, 22. 25, 2016. So the 2019s and 2020s are the ones we're seeking out for the W mint mark. Super low mintage, very collectible. If you find one, they're probably about $10 a piece right away. I wouldn't sell it for anything less than that. Even if the book said less, hold on to them. 2020 with a butterfly. The other best part about coin collecting is it's free. Lots of valuable errors on the Sally Rides. I probably should keep every quarter, but we're not. Probably should. I wish I could afford to. Whenever I win the lottery or hit one of those $100,000 jackpots, I'm just going to buy a bunch of coins with it. All right, we got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 rolls left here. Got a vertical and horizontal chat. Cool. 2016, 2024. There's not even sure what I'm looking for. I should just keep everything. Why even open the rolls, right? 2022. Maya Angelou's supposed to have 2 earrings. I mean, they're getting nitpicky on error coins. I don't know that anyone would buy it. There's a D mint mark. 2020. Here's a 2017, pretty good shape. Frederick Douglass. Colorado, there's a crane, not a loon. Cumberland Island. Uzo, what's I subbed? I enjoy shows like this, but I have to get back to work. I hope everyone has a great, safe weekend. Thank you so much. Huso, what's up? Thank you very much. Appreciate your support of the channel. So we rocket towards 1,000 subscribers. You can also check out our main channel, Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. Will be on later today. Our 5th live stream of the day. Overkill. Come on, W. There's a 12 Denali with another 12 Denali. Is that a P mint? That's another D mint. Then 2009, the 2010, 2011, and 2012 coins are worth keeping. Tuskegee Airmen. Great history on these quarters. Hopefully it spurs conversation with children and adults. There's Hawaii. 2018 Canoe. There we go. Paul, how you doing? Welcome. Nothing succeeds like excess. Thank you. Lots of excess. If you're going to do it right, or at least do a lot of it. That's my theory. So sometimes you get a coin that's struck on a different coin planchet. So I always look on these new quarters to see if they're super thick, like a $50. Because if you get a $50 planchet and a quarter coin, it'll be worth some money too. Keeping all these new ones. I don't see any silver. Several new ones. Zika. We'll get through these and we'll go to the other channel. Appreciate y'all coming out and supporting what we do. 1,000 subscribers is the key. That's our next stop. We had to get here first. Come on, W's. Let me put a roll of those Zikas together. 84. George Washington, crossing the Delaware. Sometimes you get a bunch of new ones. Sometimes you get a bunch of old ones. It's a crapshoot. Well, at least you can get it fixed. Sorry, it happened. And oh, I'm sorry. You guys have other conversations. I'm jumping in. My bad. Some of these have clashed dies. Here's an Iowa. You know, Iowa is the 29th state. A D mint. (2014), 2010. Who is this guy? Is that Yosemite? Mount Hood. Here's a Mount Hood quarter. This one's a very scarce coin. 2010 D Mount Hood. We'll look that up here in just a second. That was a nice find. Is this a proof? We got us a proof. No, proof-like. I thought it was a proof from a proof set. It's got proof-like mirrored finish. Look at that. Very proof-like. But it's not a proof. Could have been struck with a proof die. I almost want to keep that one just because. I think I will, just in case it turns out to be a variety. 2019 D. Let's go to the Mount Hood quarter. The Mount Hood 2010 D. Let's take a look and see what that's worth, if anything. 2010 Mount Hood, only 34 million. So 34 million is all they made of that, which is lower than the $250 million and all kinds that they usually make. When they start doing these series, a lot of them are lower mintages in the 200,000. So even this is a fifth of that or eighth of that. Fantastic. That was a nice find. Still got 6 coin rolls to go. S Mint mark, San Francisco. So San Francisco makes collector's coins only, basically, at this point. It's like the W Mint mark from West Point is usually collector coins only. San Francisco used to make coins starting in the early 1900s. And they're always collectible. People loved them because they're always lower quantities for the most part. And so it's got a historic value. There's another loon. People like the S mints. 2021. Another 2020. There's a bat quarter. We're looking for the ones with the missing eye. There's one with missing one eye and one with missing 2 eyes. Let's take a look at this one up close. Look at the left eye of the bat here. This might be one of them. No, it's good. It's a full eye. Yeah, if they're missing both eyes, it's for several $100s. 2020D. 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 Outstanding. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Braun. 2019 D. It's a low mintage coin, but we're getting all of them. 2018 Loon. You have a whole roll of Loons pretty soon. There's an 83. Keep your 83s and 82s. 69 in the copper, or not, whatever these kinds, the copper on nickel quarter. Here's an 82 Philadelphia again. A roll of these sells for a $10 face value roll. There's two of them in a row. A $10 face value can sell for as much as $30 for circulated, maybe even more if they're better condition, just for pulling them out of change. You up to 3 times face value, as long as they're in good shape. It's a pretty good roll there. Another D-mint. Throw that one back. John Guido, paging John Guido. Fly true, what's going on? Put some gloves on, jabroni. On which finger, that one or that one? $2013. There's another 2019 D. Both, okay, thank you. I wasn't sure, he wasn't specific. Got to be specific. Don't assume that I don't like cruddy fingers. $2017. Oh, there's a real nice Wyoming, part of somebody's collection that they've kicked into the bank because they've decided it's not worth anything. 1976, 1776, double date. Mary Falcone, what's going on? There it is, looking for that double image. It's got a double rim. I've never seen one. Freddie Got Fingered was an actual movie. Yes, it was. Freddie Fender's a singer. Yeah, late on a, what day is Saturday? 146 fine folks here. Thanks for being here. If you've not hit subscribe, we ask that you do that just for the fun, for kicks and grins. If you find, oh, 2010, which one is this one? This is Yellowstone. So this one we're going to look up as well. That's a good collectible coin right there. This is exciting stuff when you find the older ones like that. They're harder to find, lower mintages, and let's look it up in the book. So this is Yellowstone. It's got the buffalo on it. There we go, Yellowstone National Park. And again, each one of these has got some sort of tobacco or goofy stain on it. So we don't know if that's a D or a P. I'm not touching that. I should put some gloves on, jabroni. But it's the Yellowstone 2010. 2010 Yellowstone, Vicksburg, Olympic, Gettysburg, Chickasaw. Oh, that's 2011. 2010 Yellowstone, right here. If it's the D, they made 34 million. If it's the P, it's 33 million. Still pretty good. Lots of germs on these. It's just nasty, filthy nasty. Filthy and nasty. A few more rolls here. 512 subscribers. Thank you all so very much. Feel free to join the fun. We go live pretty much every day on one of our many channels. Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live, Las Vegas Private Eye, K-Loon Channel 7 Las Vegas, All About Keno, Coaches and Sir Loon's Cancer Channel, and then this one, the Las Vegas Coin Hunter. Maya Angelou. 2012 Hawaiian Volcanoes, but it's beat up. Beat up, we don't keep them because it's going to scratch other coins. Louis Does Las Vegas is still being scripted. Sounds like a fun one. There's Texas, Shenandoah. Education. 2015. 2018, another loon for the loon collection. 24. 14. One of these days we'll buy a couple boxes just to put a set together. See how much we can get done. Jorge Washington. 2014 or 16. Theodore Roosevelt Memorial. 65. So this is the oldest non-silver quarter. Right here. So 1965. Look at this one. How many years old is that? Someone do the math real quick. 60. 60 years old. Still out there circulating. Yeah, we started doing it on the nickel book. We started putting the nickels together, and we're about 30 to 40% of the way through. The quarters would be fun. We'd have to get, you know, a huge amount of them. Looking for silver. Got a damaged one there. Been a while since we pulled any silver quarters out. 2023. Utah. Pretty good shape. The War Memorial. War in the Pacific. D mint, but we're going to keep it. It's 2019. Those are lower mintage. 2018's 81. 2015. Two more rolls after this one. Not as many of the older designs showing up anymore. Kentucky. Maria Tallchief. Gymnastics. 2013 Fort McHenry. $2014, very nice. 82p again. This one looks a lot uglier than the other ones. Let me show you the difference between what we're keeping. It's 6 decades old on that 65, yes. See right here on the edges, it's got all chipped up here. This is because these coins spent a lot of time in video games or slot machines. So the 82s and 83s spent a lot of time in the video games. That's why when they're worn out, they're not worth as much. They're damaged and not worth as much. If you find nice examples, they're worth more. I'm not going to keep this one because that will scratch another coin. Even though it's a Philadelphia mint, I would normally keep that for anything other than that. 83p, we'll keep that one because it's not all scratched up. 82s and 83s. Arizona, 2019 D. I was going to keep that one. Keep all the 2019s. Here's a 12 Denali again. 1967 and 1989. 2 rolls to go on this live stream. Sorry, not sorry. I love video games back in the... Yes, arcades were a lot of fun. Pac-Man Fever in the early 80s, all that. Exactly. I'm hopeful to email you a picture of the front and back of the Loon Fest shirt my friend's making. Told her what I want on it. Talks to me where the fingers crossed. Looks great. Cool. I'll promote that for you. Pac-Man Fever. That's pre-AIDS. 2022. 84. 2015. Minnesota with the loon on it. Here's another loon with the Voyagers Park. Loon but with a loon behind it. 72, 65, another 1965. 93, here we go with this lady again. See if it's the In Cod We Trust. I don't think I've ever seen one without that. In Cod We Trust. Or is that the God? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We keep all of them until someone shows me what to look for. 73. Pong was fun, yes. Had to have quite a skill set to play Pong. Had the home version of that. It's one of those where my father bought us the stuff and then he sat and played with it. District of Columbia, this is the 2009 quarter. Keep all your 2009s, all your 2009 coins. District of Columbia. After the state quarters, they had to do districts and territories. Very collectible. Very nice. $20.19 again. Found 2 of those with the W's. Not today. 12,000. Miangelo, West Virginia. Everyone's state is available. I wish we should do some international quarters. 2015. All right, our last roll. We try to share whatever knowledge we have, and if we don't know, if you have questions, we will look it up. And if we can't look it up, then we will ask somebody. So there's lots of opportunity to grow in your knowledge base. Look at that, keeping it clean while we go. Got Tennessee right there on the end. Myrna, how you doing? Good to see you. I know you've hit the subscribe button, so we'll throw you one of those. 518 subscribers. Let's get to 525. Put us over the top, so they have to give us the special benefits now. Earlier in our live stream, we had too many viewers according to YouTube. In our earlier live stream, they actually came in and shut me down because I had too many viewers. And it popped up on my screen that I had too many viewers and that I need to go out and get more subscribers to have more viewers. And I'm thinking, well, how do you get more subscribers if you limit the viewers? So that's why we've been on a push today to get to where, leave me alone, YouTube. Unbelievable. You have too many people watching. What's up, Cynthia Rifkin? Good to see you. Thanks for coming back. 2019 D. Need a W. Damage, there's a 2020 D. DJ Double Wide, what's going on? Thanks for being here. That was my nickname in college. Here we go. Texas, Shenandoah. 87. 92 in pretty good shape. We'll keep that one. That one we keep. Tennessee. I can grab a couple more rolls because I really think we should do it. Your nickname was suspended? Nice. Nice. Join us tomorrow night on our main channel, Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. We're going to give away 25 different prizes. It's tomorrow night. And you don't have to spend anything to be there. If you're a channel subscriber, you'll have a chance to win. If you can guess the date of some coins, which we're going to do a run-through here, a test run-through, and show you how it works, you get free entries. Which one is that one? That's Denali, but that's nasty. There she is again. 2018. 15. 2020, oh, Denali, 2012. Wish we had silver. This would be a fun pile to have silver with. Junk. Pretty beat up. It's 2020, pretty prevalent. During the pandemic. No Cash or Crash tonight? Yes, we're going to Cash or Crash here shortly. This was just to achieve some goals here, which we have achieved. Just going to finish up here. Music is life. 84, 13, Wyoming, 2016, 86s, keep your 86s, 21. Here's Puerto Rico. This is from 2009, the Puerto Rico quarter. Keep that one as well. Any 2009 coin. It's just a great year for collecting. Yeah, Uncle Cliff, that's right. Well, no, we'll be there shortly. We're going to actually take some of these quarters downtown and try to cash them in at the casino. See if we can walk out with the money. If we get stuck doing casino things. But you never know. They have the real coin slot machines down there that I want to play. $2023, 2015, last couple. All right, if you're going to watch tomorrow and you want a chance to win some of our prizes, what we do is we take coins and we say, can you guess the date? Need to get a red book. Yes, red books are fantastic. Can you guess the date? And if you guess the date right, then we give you a entry into our drawings. So for instance, this one, we would probably show the end one here. Say, take a look at this coin. What year do you think it is? And we flip it over. This one has no year because it was damaged. So this would be a trick one. We have no idea what year that one is. So we pick a different one and do that. Let's see here. See if there's any old ones in this one. 2015, 21. So these will actually get put into the slot, or not the slot machine, the coin redemption machine down there. These specific nickels right here. Got a small bag ready to go. They take 5%, which is cheaper than Coinstar for the smaller coins. Quarters I take actually to the cage. They give you full value. They do charge 5% in the little casino part if you run them through that. I don't know why anyone would. Walk a few feet and get 5% more for your money. 69, 15, junk. Here's one of the new Buffaloes. If you want to start collecting, just collect those. Your first collecting item. 23.19, and not much there. Very cool. Do you have a written list of what pennies we should look for, or what you showed us? I have not actually written it down like that. I probably should. Let me put these over here. Pennies, just anything 1982 and before. And then, of course, all the wheat cents, which are part of the 1982 and before. And then a lot of other stuff along the way. I guess I could write it down. I think that'd be a smart idea. I like the way you're thinking. Do I have? I do. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Why wait when you can do it right now? What would you collect with pennies? So 1982 and before are copper. So that would be any wheat pennies because they're 1982 and before. Then 1983, no mint mark. 1984, no mint mark. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 95, 1995, no mint mark. 1998, no mint mark. 1999, no mint mark. And 2000, no mint mark. Because those have a variety on the back where the A and the M are either open or closed. Oh, I forgot 1992s. All 1992, P and D, both those as well for the same reason. Those would have closed, those would have open, that had double die. Once you get to 2000s, not really sure. I think there's a 2017 with the P mint mark. It's the only penny with the P mint mark. There's a 2019 with the W mint mark. And then, of course, the 2009s. P, D, all varieties. It's a shorter list, but it encompasses so much more. So that's what I would keep right there. Is there a 2022 no VDB? Is that on the Philadelphia one? Or is that Denver, or is it both? Maybe it's the P. Thank you for that. I've only seen one of those coins. It's the P. Okay, cool. I gotta look for that. I've kept one of those. I've not found many at all. We're getting $25 boxes of pennies periodically. Most of it are Denver mint because we're out here in the West. Let's take a quick peek. A quick peek here. Show me 2022. Both of them. Okay, all 2022s. Oh my goodness. Glad I haven't put them in the bank yet. We got to go back through and look. 2024. Junky ones. Come on. I just keep all the 82s until I can figure out what they are. My brain is not capable of remembering everything anymore. Back when the coins were, ended in the 1980s, it was easier, but now there's, 4 more decades of coins to remember. 23, 24, 2026 is when they come out. Okay, here's a 2022. We'll take a peek. Here's an 83. We'll take a peek. 23, 16, 2013. There's an 81 copper. We'll keep that one. All right, so let's zoom in on the 2022 shoulder. I can already see the VDB on it from over here. See, it's right there on his shoulder. So that one has the VDB on it right there. So if you find the coin without that from 2022, you got yourself a collectible. Woodsy, what's going on? I'm new here. What's your channel about? We do a lot of coin collecting, hunting through rolls and coin stuff. That's our main focus here. This one is the 1983 Philadelphia. Has a double image reverse, if you can find one. There's also a double VDB. Interesting. VDB, Victor David Brenner, his initials, the guy who designed the coin. I keep those. Let's see if it's a double VDB. Not sure how you would do that. There's one with an extra V somewhere too. All right, we'll just keep them all. We'll just keep them all from now on and let somebody else figure it out. That's my goal. Back when the 95 double I's came out, I was buying boxes of uncirculated 1995 Philadelphia pennies to go through them. Never found one double die. Probably went through 12 boxes, $25 boxes. I was paying $50 a box from a guy who had them. He'd bought them out at the bank. Here's a 22. 23. Copper, 68. Take a look at that one. So I guess there's a reason there's another 22. It's going to drive me nuts. So we're going to do it like 6 times and I'll never do it again because I'll never find one. Let's take a look at these 2022s up close. I've been doing this since 1976. 1976 is when I started collecting. There it is right there, VDB. That's easy to see. Very clear. This one is right there also. We'll keep it anyway. And then this one is 1968 Philadelphia. Watch out for the idiots on YouTube, not YouTube, well, YouTube as well, but on eBay promoting the no mint mark variety, wanting $1,500 for this super rare no mint mark variety. This was just made in the Philadelphia Mint. Now, YouTube in 1976 was the ones that you tied so you didn't have babies. It's a whole different YouTube. So Vegas Slots, good to have you here. We're using the iPhone 16 is what we're using. iPhone 16. 2021. 23. Also keeping the 2009s. We found quite a few of the 2009 presidential. I can see the VDB on that one. Yeah, it works out pretty good. The zoom's pretty good on it. It's a nice clear picture. I just got to figure out how to keep it from auto focusing at time. It's another 2022. I can see it on there, but I'm going to keep that one because I can't see it very well. Take a look to see if that's a double one. 23. All the coppers are worth 3.5 cents a piece with their melt value. 2011. Most of these older, not old, but these zinc ones are going to fall apart over time. So if you get nice uncirculated ones and can preserve them, you should have some good value. Here's a 92. We're going to take a look at the back on that one to see if it's the closed or open AM in America. Makes a difference. We want the closed one in the early 90s and the open one in the late 90s. 21, 12, and those guys. Let's take a look at these. Is there a double ear in 97 or 07? Those I don't know. I just know there was one in 84. There's just way so many So many varieties and errors. You got to be very specific what you're collecting. There, oh, there it is, VDB right there. Got to find that extra V. And this one, 92, you flip it over. This is the open. See where the A and the M are separate? If you find this on a 98, 99, or 2000, you got some money. On the 92s, you want the closed. You want them holding hands, touching down to the bottom there at the base of those letters. Yeah, the 84 double die obverse, 83 double die reverse. All good stuff. All good stuff. Let's finish this little roll here. Appreciate everyone being a part of the channel and helping support us as we grow. 2014, 2012, 23. Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live coming up next at 10 o'clock-ish. That's 10 o'clock now, 2014. I'll get it set up right after we end here, and we'll go from there. 532 subs. Thank you all so very much. We broke that 500 barrier. So I'm going to apply real quick for my next level of benefits with YouTube. I'm going to set up the thumbnail for our Cash or Crash Live coming up in about 30 minutes or less. Elvin, what do you recommend on how to clean pennies? Never clean a penny. Don't ever clean coins. If you have to clean a coin, it's not worth anything, and it's not worth anything once you clean it. There's ways that if you find shipwrecked coins, they use conservationists to restore a coin, but they do it through sonic waves and all kinds of stuff. But if you clean a coin, it's obvious, it'll damage the coin, and collectors will not be happy with you. So do not clean coins unless it's completely covered with cow pies and you can't see it, then run it under some water, wash the cow pie off. But if you start using chemicals or abrasive, it destroys the coin. That's my opinion. I'm just one guy collecting. Ooh, that should be our tag. Just one guy collecting. Again, if I leave you with any piece of information tonight that's important to you, collect 1971 pennies, the Philadelphia Mint pennies. 106 million only were made, and most of them were destroyed. 1971 pennies. 68 Denver pennies too, but the 71s are difficult, almost impossible to find in good condition. Someday it'll catch up to the value of those. Someday. 1971 Philadelphia pennies. 75s as well, but 71. All right, y'all, we'll see you on the next one. White stain expert, exactly. What's up, James Yancey? Let's have a good one. Even baking soda is a chemical. Baking soda will do damage to your coin. Peace out, everyone. We'll see you here shortly. Look for Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live on your YouTube channel, going live shortly. Have a good one. You guys are the best.